Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm dropping multiple reactions today, so hey, keep an eye out for that. It's probably gonna come out later tonight, depending on how my editing is for the video and stuff. But anyway, hey, we're gonna get into this video real quick. I just did Attack on Titan and reaction. Go watch that. So I'm gonna do a Dragon Ball one. Then I'm probably gonna do like a Black Clover. I'm gonna do some random videos, really. So subscribe to the channel, like the video and stuff, and let's get into this Dragon Ball video real quick. Dang, what was that?
What is up?
Buggy. Hold up. This is every Saiyan transformation explained. Dragon Ball Super, all forms explained, plus Ultra Instinct. Hold up, we gotta rewind it. We got to. For the culture. Ew. What is this? Only 7? Ew. That's just disgusting me. Bro. I know, dude. I know my Wi-Fi ain't that bad. I can't play it. There we go.
What is up,
My Wi-Fi really gonna be bugging. Well, time to go back to 720p. I just got embarrassed on YouTube. That's a shame. That's a whole shame right there. Come on.
Everybody, it's Animac here for AnimeUproar, and in this video we will be discussing every single Saiyan form and transformation in the Dragon Ball franchise.
Is that Gotenks? Yeah, that's Gotenks, Trunks. Where's Goten? You got Future Trunks, but you ain't got Goten. You got his brother that nobody really knows about, but you ain't gonna have Goten? Kid Trunks?
Not including the forms that only appear in the video games. I've been meaning to make this video for a while, and multiple people have suggested it in the comments to our other videos. I know that my boy Original Ink suggested it on our Every Frieza Transformation Explained video, and now with a brand new Goku form being revealed during his epic showdown against Jiren in the Tournament of Power, what better time to talk about all the forms, including the new Ultra Instinct form. And later on in the video I will give you my thoughts about whether I form, so stay tuned for just a quick note. Spoiler alert, I definitely think that it's coming, and I will explain why. Just a quick note, for the purposes of this video, I will not treat cases in which an outside force is possessing a Saiyan as a separate form, and I will not treat fusions as a separate form, since this transformation is not unique to Saiyans. Although it should be understood that if two Saiyans fuse, they become far more powerful together than they each were separately. If you want to see more Dragon Ball content here at AnimeUproar, be sure to smash that like button to let me know, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And starting things off with the Saiyan base form. Although they look a lot like the humans of Earth, Saiyans are aliens from the planet Vegeta. They are far stronger than regular humans, far more resistant to environmental effects like extreme temperatures.
If I was in a universe and Saiyans exist, I want to be a Saiyan, bro. Saiyans are overpowered. Or a Frieza. Or like a Frieza's race, bro. But I want to be a Saiyan. Saiyans are overpowered. They're just OP.
And they also possess a tail. They tend to have dark, spiky hair and are generally extremely muscular. Saiyans are said to remain in their physical prime until their 80s, which is another big difference from humans. The Saiyan race is known throughout the universe for being superior soldiers with a naturally aggressive disposition. They excel at and enjoy war and destruction. As a result of losing his memory in an accident after his arrival on Earth, Son Goku lost his desire for outright destruction, but even so, he remains fiercely competitive as his Saiyan blood compels him to keep getting stronger and to seek out powerful opponents in order to test his strength. Despite being much stronger than humans, Saiyans have a very similar genetic makeup to humans, and this allows them to procreate with humans. As a result, hybrid Saiyan-human offspring exist.
Let me tell you something. This man right here, Gohan, you were hard as a Super Saiyan 2, bro. You were hard. Then you fumbled the bag.
Hybrid Saiyans are also much stronger than ordinary humans, but are generally less driven to fight than full-blooded Saiyans are. Also, unlike pure-blooded Saiyans, most hybrid Saiyans, except for Gohan, are born without a tail. The tail is a peculiar part of a Saiyan's body, as it can be a major weakness for them. If they are grabbed by the tail, Saiyans can be rendered powerless, so they must train to overcome this weakness. Saiyans with a tail can also transform into the Great Ape form, which I will talk about next. The Great Ape transformation can only be attained by Saiyans with a tail, and if their tail is cut off at any point while they are in this form, they will turn back to normal. When the energy produced by large celestial bodies such as the full moon or the earth, as a result of the ability of these bodies to reflect rays from the sun, are transferred to a Saiyan, the Saiyan transforms into a Great Ape. This transformation can also occur with the use of a power ball, which creates the same blood waves that large celestial bodies do. In this form, Saiyans usually lose control of their senses and go berserk, but with practice and training, they are able to gain more control of this form. A Saiyan in Great Ape form is said to be 10 times stronger than their base form. And if a Saiyan in Great Ape form turns into a Super Saiyan, they will become a Golden Great Ape. I will talk about this form later, as it appears only in Dragon Ball GT and is directly related to the Super Saiyan 4 transformation. But first, let's talk about the regular Super Saiyan form.
Yes,
the
sir.
Super Saiyan is...
Bro, Dragon Ball is like one of my favorite animes. Cause this is like, Dragon Ball, I remember as a kid, I wasn't an anime, like, I remember my brother was watching anime, and he was watching this, and it was like the episode this got me into anime. I done seen him watching Dragon Ball, I done seen him watching like a little bit of Bleach, but I never really got into it. The first anime that I really ever watched with him was one time, like, I was in, like, my living room or whatever, this man was, like, on, like, I think it was, like, Toonami, or, like, I think it was, like, that, Toonami, they were playing, like, some Dragon Ball, and they played this, like, I remember they were playing this episode where this man went Super Saiyan. Kid me was hooked, cuz that's what got me into anime. Dragon Ball right there, seeing Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time, that's what got me into anime. I will always remember that. This scene is iconic. Like, Frieza arc, like the Frieza arc was so amazing. Cell arc was so amazing. Majin Buu arc was so amazing. Dragon Ball Z will always be like one of the anime that got me into like really anime. I don't watch the whole Dragon Ball like series cause like Dragon Ball is one of my favorite series. It's just so iconic and so good at the same time. Even though it doesn't really have much of a plot, really, but it's still fire. And Goku solos a lot of the anime community. But except for Giorno, because Giorno gonna clap them cheeks.
Is a rare and legendary transformation among the Saiyan race, and Goku is said to be the first person in many centuries to attain this form as a result of the intense rage he felt after seeing Frieza kill his friend Krillin on the planet Namek. In this form, the Saiyan's hair becomes blonde and sticks up more, and their eyes become bluish green. The power level of a Super Saiyan is said to be 50 times their base form, and within the Super Saiyan form, there are 2 more stages. Ascended Saiyan is achieved as a result of fierce training. This form shoots ki throughout the body, infusing the muscles with additional mass, and it increases both the speed and the strength of the Saiyan. The other form is referred to as Super Saiyan Stage 3, also known as the Super Saiyan 1.5. In this form, the Saiyan loses all of their natural inhibitions and is able to use his strength and endurance to the fullest. Then we have the False Super Saiyan. Also referred to as Pseudo Super Saiyan, this is a form that Goku achieves in a 1991 Dragon Ball Z movie during his battle with Lord Slug. In this form, Goku's eyes turn white, his hair rises but remains dark, and his aura turns yellow. This form was initially referred to as a real Super Saiyan form, but became known as the false or pseudo Super Saiyan after Goku turned into a true Super Saiyan during his battle with Frieza on Namek. Super Saiyan 2. The next transformation within the regular Super Saiyan branch, Super Saiyan 2 does not change the Saiyan's physical appearance by much, but their power, speed, and energy output increases sharply, said to be 2 times stronger than the first Super Saiyan form, and so 100 times stronger than the base form. Super Saiyan 2 was first achieved by Gohan during his battle against Cell in Dragon Ball Z. In order to transform into Super Saiyan 2, the Saiyan must attain a much larger surge of energy than is required for the first Super Saiyan form, and Gohan achieved the transformation as a result of the intense emotional rage he felt towards Cell. Super Saiyan 2 can also be attained as a result of intense training or as a result of a desperate need to act in order to save a loved one. The aura of a Super Saiyan 2 is more intense and fiery than the aura of a regular Super Saiyan, and the hair appears to get slightly longer and sharper. Then we have
I remember one time Super Saiyan 2 came out, and I remember one time Gohan did it first, and that jump was so hard to me. And then I remember when Goku did it and Vegeta did it after like the time skip. I was like, bro, that's not hard. Gohan and me after the time skip, they made it up for it though, if I'm being honest. Like they made it up for it with giving him his mystic form, but at the same time, bro, Gohan was so hard. And then like they tried to make it seem like he was back with his mystic form, which he was hard. That confidence was back, and I was like, ugh. Then that man got clapped and bodied. I was like, ugh, no. But because Gohan like was originally supposed to take over, like Goku was supposed to remain dead, but enemies still were coming and stuff. And but because the creator of Dragon Ball was like, okay, Gohan was supposed to be the dude to take over, but people would love Goku so much that they came back because it was supposed to be Gohan returns, and then Kid Trunks and Goten and Vegeta was supposed to be there basically as a mentor and all the other Z fighters, but it's basically supposed to be Goten and Trunks were supposed to basically become older and get stronger, but Goku came back and they said, "Hey yo, let's just make them strong again."
Super Saiyan Anger, also known as Super Saiyan Rage. This unique form was achieved by future Trunks as a result of the overwhelming anger that he felt while fighting future Zamasu and Goku Black in Dragon Ball Super. It appears as a seemingly distinct form only in the anime and not in the manga. What distinguishes this form is the aura, which glows blue on the inside and gold on the outside. Trunks' eyes also temporarily turn white at certain points while in this form, and his hair sticks up even higher than in his Super Saiyan 2 form. In this form, Trunks becomes far stronger than he is as a Super Saiyan 2, but the Super Saiyan Anger form also drains a lot of stamina, requiring long rest periods after usage. Moving on to Super Saiyan 3. This
Super Saiyan 3 to me is like, it's a cool form, and I like the idea of it. When I first saw it, I was like, this jump hard. It is hard, but I was just saying, it drains so much. Even when Goku is super, like, after he did his, like, super training, I think, like, his, with his God Ki and stuff, it was still draining a lot of his ki and stuff. Like, this form, like, takes a lot out of him. So I'm feeling like this form is good and it was cool, but it just drains so much.
Transformation, which follows Super Saiyan 2, results in some obvious physical changes. The Saiyan's hair becomes much longer, reaching all the way down to their waist or even further. It can be achieved when a Saiyan who is able to transform into Super Saiyan 2 undergoes rigorous training, and the form allows a Saiyan to achieve their full potential by extracting power from every drop of their Saiyan blood. In this form, the Saiyan is able to achieve far greater strength, speed, and endurance than they could in their Super Saiyan 2 form, although the extreme increase in ki usage means that the Super Saiyan 3 form consumes a lot more energy than Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 3 is said to have 400 times the power of the Saiyan base form, making it 4 times stronger than Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Hey, the faster I get more people to subscribe to me and I get monetized and I can start like getting stuff, the more I can get like better stuff for my stuff. Like I can
talk about two forms that appear only in Dragon Ball GT, which is not considered canon because it does not follow the manga, but I can too. And now I will talk about two forms that appear only in Dragon Ball GT, which is not considered canon because it does not follow the manga, but I think that these forms are still interesting enough to talk about. First we have the Golden Great Ape. When a Saiyan in the Great Ape form turns into a Super Saiyan, they attain the Golden Great Ape form, which basically looks like a Great Ape, but with golden fur that is spikier than the fur of a regular Great Ape. Although it has all the same abilities, the Golden Great Ape is many times stronger than the regular Great Ape form in every way, and it is also believed to be far more powerful than even the Super Saiyan 3 form. This form is even harder to control than the Great Ape, and the Saiyan is more likely to lose control and go berserk. But if a Saiyan
I remember when Baby turned into that, and I was like, that's junk hard, Loki.
learns to control this form and stays conscious while in it, he can unlock the Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Super Saiyan 4 is attained once a Saiyan in the Golden Great Ape form gains control of himself and regains consciousness. This form combines the human characteristics of the human Super Saiyan with the ape characteristics of the Great Ape. A Saiyan in Super Saiyan 4 form has reddish fur throughout his body and long dark hair. The eyes are also different as they have a reddish outline. In this form, each Saiyan will be in their physical prime, and while there is no official numbers, it is widely speculated that Super Saiyan 4 is 4,000 times stronger than the base form, and therefore 10 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3. Back in the 1990s, after Dragon Ball GT ended, a drawing of a Super Saiyan 5 form fooled a lot of Dragon Ball fans. They thought that this drawing was a leak from Japan and that this Super Saiyan 5 form would be introduced.
Dude, I remember as a kid, like, if you never did this as a kid, you never experienced like a childhood. But I remember back in childhood, bro, I would be looking up like, oh my gosh, Super Saiyan 5, Super Saiyan 6, Super Saiyan 7, Super Saiyan 10, bro. I remember that junk. If you never looked that junk up as a kid, after you watched like Dragon Ball and stuff, you didn't have a childhood. I'm sorry.
In the near future, but it turned out that this was a fan-made image that originated in Spain, not Japan. However, one thing I really liked about this form was that it was drawn with grayish white hair, because white hair has a lot of meaning in Japanese culture, and Goku's new form, Ultra Instinct, gives his hair a grayish tint. I will talk more about this in a little bit, so stay tuned. Moving on to the Legendary Super Saiyan and the Berserk Super Saiyan. The Legendary Super Saiyan is a transformation that is distinct from the normal Super Saiyan transformation, and this extremely rare form was attained by Broly in the 1993 Dragon Ball Z movie Broly, the Legendary Super Saiyan. This form turns the Saiyan into a massive being with a nearly infinite supply.
Go watch my CJ the Champ video. This man disrespected Goku.
Of energy. The hair is more of a greenish yellow than the regular Super Saiyan yellow color, and the Saiyan's eyes turn white while in this form. Despite its immense size, the Legendary Super Saiyan is still incredibly fast, and its power level is estimated to be at an insane 1,400,000,000. The Legendary Super Saiyan is primarily driven by an instinct for destruction, which makes him live up to the legends that speak of Saiyans as ruthless machines of destruction. The Berserk or Berserker Super Saiyan form is attained by Kale, a female Saiyan from Universe 6 in the Dragon Ball Super anime. Her appearance in this form is very similar to that of Broly in his Legendary Saiyan form, complete with a massive frame, greenish yellow hair, and white eyes. This form is shown to be more powerful than both Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2, despite the fact that Kale has almost no practice or training with it. It remains fast despite the massive size, and it releases a seemingly endless amount of energy just like the Legendary Saiyan form. Kale attains this form not through rigorous training, but as a result of her powerful feelings of anger and worthlessness. Kale initially loses control of herself while in this form and goes on a wild
Hey. I give it to her, bro. And she said, drop them pants, little boy. No, hold up. Drop them pants, little boy. Hands be off before she even finish it, bro. I swear to God. She could get it. And my audio. Oh my God. Bro.
Excess energy in the form. She produces so much energy that she has to vent excess energy in the form of steam. Although she is even able to go toe-to-toe with Goku Super Saiyan Blue for a while, this form expends stamina rapidly and cannot be maintained for long until Kale learns to master it. Next, we will be talking about what is referred to as the Super Saiyan God form.
Bro, that movie I watched went crazy. The animation went crazy. The voice actors went crazy on that job.
Transformation is first introduced in the Battle of the Gods movie and is expanded on further in Dragon Ball Super. It is attained through a divine ritual where 5 righteous Saiyans channel their ki into a 6th Saiyan. In this form, the Saiyan's hair turns reddish, although the hairstyle remains pretty much the same as the hairstyle of the base form, and what makes this form unique is that it enables the Saiyan to use divine or godly ki. In this form, the Saiyan can also absorb attacks such as Beerus's Sphere of Destruction. When he first obtains the form...
What made me mad about this is that they could do it after, even Vegeta could use it after, in a Tournament of Power. What made me mad is that they never, once they did it, they just instantly went to Super Saiyan Blue. I wanted to see more of this form. That's what made me mad. And then in the Tournament of Power, they really didn't show it.
Goku is able to maintain it for only a short period of time. But later, as he masters the form, he is able to transform as he wishes, and he is seemingly able to maintain it for as long as he wishes. It is important to note that while in the anime, Vegeta is shown turning directly into Super Saiyan Blue, in the Dragon Ball Super manga, Vegeta does attain the regular Super Saiyan God form with red hair as well. This form, which is probably best referred to as Super Saiyan Red because both Super Saiyan Red and Super Saiyan Blue have godly ki or divine ki, is faster and uses less stamina than Super Saiyan Blue, which is why after mastering both forms, switching between the two during battle is a good way to get the most effective use out of both forms. According to Akira Toriyama, in this form, Goku's power is about 60% of Beerus's full power. Moving on to Super Saiyan Blue and also Super Saiyan Rose. Super Saiyan Blue is the Super Saiyan equivalent of the Super Saiyan God form. So to put it simply, if we think of the Super Saiyan God form or Super Saiyan Red as the base form of a Saiyan that has obtained divine ki or godly ki, then Super Saiyan Blue would be the Super Saiyan version of a Saiyan with godly ki. The requirement for becoming Super Saiyan Blue is to obtain godly ki, either by attaining Super Saiyan God form through the divine ritual or by training with a deity like Vegeta does when he trains with Whis. Super Saiyan Rose appears to be a different form altogether as the user has pink hair instead of blue. However, Super Saiyan Rose is merely the equivalent of Super Saiyan Blue for a divine being.
One of the worst arcs. I like the arc. I'm just being honest. To me, Goku Black arc was actually hard. I really liked it. And people saying that the jump was hard. And what is this? Man, it's the episode where hey yo, but anyway, I like the arc, bro. I straight up like the arc, cause hey yo, I'm gonna do gaming content. I really need to do gaming content, by the way. But hey,
being that possesses natural godly ki, in this case Zamasu in Goku's body. The Super Saiyan Blue form allows for superb control of the Saiyan's ki, which in turn enables the user to both use extreme power and to hold back when needed. The godly ki of this form cannot be sensed by the majority of mortals, as only those who are able to sense godly ki can sense it. Although incredibly powerful, a lot of training and practice is required before the full power of Super Saiyan Blue can be harnessed by its user. And this form initially drains a lot of stamina and cannot be maintained for long periods of time. Switching back and forth between Super Saiyan Blue and the faster and less draining Super Saiyan God form or Super Saiyan Saiyan Red is an effective way to counterbalance the form's weakness. In the Dragon Ball Super manga only, there is a complete version of the Super Saiyan Blue form where the user is able to use the form to its full potential for extended periods of time without worrying about losing stamina. And finally we arrive at the brand new Ultra Instinct form, a concept first introduced by Whis. Ultra Instinct refers to a state in which one's body can respond to attacks automatically without thinking. This state is hard to achieve even for divine beings, but Beerus speculates that Goku has entered this state during his battle with Jiren at the Tournament of Power, although no one is certain what exactly is happening to Goku at this point. Whis seems to think that Goku has accessed this new state because he collided with and absorbed the spirit bomb that he was attempting to use against Jiren. In this form, Goku's eyes become silver, he has a silver aura, his body gives off immense amounts of heat, and his voice seems to echo. The Ultra Instinct form gives the user unbelievable speed, allowing him to move so fast that even some of the most powerful beings in the multiverse cannot even detect his movements. Despite being outmatched by Jiren, even while using Super Saiyan Blue combined with Kaioken times 20, in the Ultra Instinct form, Goku is able to go toe-to-toe with Jiren. Unfortunately, Goku is unable to maintain this form for long after he achieves it, so we can assume that it drains stamina at a very rapid rate. It is important to note that at this point we still don't know exactly how this form works or how Goku obtained it in the first place. And to finish things off, I've been thinking about something. If we look at the appearance of the Ultra Instinct form, it can be compared to the Super Saiyan Red form in terms of hairstyle, which is in turn similar to the base form of a Saiyan except for the differences in hair color. If we accept that Super Saiyan Red is merely the base form of a Saiyan that possesses godly ki, with Super Saiyan Blue being the Super Saiyan version of a Saiyan with godly ki, then we can speculate that this silver Ultra Instinct form is merely a base form of a new branch of transformations. With this, we can hypothesize that there will be a Super Saiyan version of this form sometime in the future, just like there is a unique Super Saiyan form for the Super Saiyan God and the Great Ape forms. And I think that this form might be called Super Saiyan Ultra. I also think that Goku's hair might go from gray to white in this Super Saiyan Ultra form. The reason I think this is that in Japanese culture, white hair symbolizes wisdom, self-control, discipline, purity, awakening, and new beginnings. In addition, we know that Goku's Super Saiyan God form has red hair, which is reminiscent of flames, and Super Saiyan Blue, which is the Super Saiyan transformation combined with the Super Saiyan God form, has blue hair. Blue flames are known to be hotter than red flames, so it makes sense for Super Saiyan Blue to be a higher form in this case. Moreover, the absolutely hottest flames possible are known to burn a blue-white color. It is blue around the outer edges and white at the core closest to the source of the flame. To continue this flame analogy, I believe that in his final form, Goku's hair might well go from the gray of Ultra Instinct to a purely white color. The other characters that have white hair in Dragon Ball Super are of course the Angels, the most powerful creatures other than Zeno himself, and Zamasu and Fused Zamasu. It is interesting to note that Zamasu also has silver eyes just like Goku in the Ultra Instinct form, so it would make sense to me that the form beyond this one will be a form in which Goku's hair becomes white. But that is just my speculation. Of course, feel free to let me know what you think down below. Will there be another form beyond Ultra Instinct? Is this just the first in a new chain of transformations? And if so, what do you think the new form will look like? As always, thank you all so much for watching. If you...
Hey, again, shout out to the homie AnimeUproar. Go subscribe to my channel, subscribe to I'm John, subscribe to MC Tie and stuff. But hey, that was a good little video. I can't wait for the new movies, the new seasons to come out. I just can't wait. So like I said, subscribe to the channel. The original video gonna be down in the description and stuff. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching, bro. But that was a great video, cuz.